was a quick, wet boy diving too deep for coins. All of your street light eyes wide on my plastic toys. Then when the cops closed the fair, I cut my long baby hair and stole me a dog-eared map and called for you everywhere. Have I found you, flightless bird, jealous? We've been or lost you. American mouth, big blue. Now I'm a fat house cat, nursing my servant tongue, watching the warm boys and rats curl through the white fence cracks, pissing on magazine photos. Those fish and rose down in the cold and clean, but love cries mountain stream. Have I found you, flightless
True love is a hard thing to find. In this world, and we celebrate it when it is found. Now, some people have to go halfway around the world, and some people have to go all the way around the world to find it. Well, these two found it exactly halfway around the world. And to make my point, they were both raised on the Western Hemisphere in close proximity to longitude 120 degrees west. But they met in Shanghai, which is right on longitude 120 degrees east. It's exactly halfway around the world. But they found it, and we're glad they did. In keeping with the halfway around the world theme, we all want to thank everyone here for coming halfway around the world to be here. That's a long ways. All right, we are celebrating today the exciting future of these two people. They both come from different experiences in life, and they come from different backgrounds, but they have a lot of similarities too. They both come from strong families, they both have a lot of good friends, and they both have some common experiences in life which has equipped them to take on a challenge such as marriage. Everyone here who's married knows that marriage holds its share of difficulties. Each person has to give more than they take, and there's definitely hard work that has to be put in, but we're not focusing on that today. Today we're focusing on these two young people who are heading off on an exciting journey together, working on common goals. They both have, they both are equipped with a set of skills allowing them to cope and adapt. I've really enjoyed getting to know Eric over these last couple of years. I have appreciated his kindness, his thoughtfulness, and his generosity. And he's also got just a calm demeanor, doesn't he? calm and confident demeanor. And he's developed that over years of being a jet fighter pilot and being responsible for all those lives. And, but the thing I really like about Eric is he likes to play. And I mean, come on, how can you not love a guy who parks his motorcycles in the living room? Jimmy has been forged in the fires of being the middle child of a large family. She has had to be nice to the little kids and stand up to the big kids. And she has learned to adapt and to be good with people. And Kimmy is kind and sweet, and yet she's got an emotional strength that I've always appreciated. So together, these two, I feel, are well equipped to take on this challenge before them. Together, they should be able to take on, I think, and be able to work together and grow as a couple. A true relationship allows the individual to be nurtured as well as building the couple together. A true relationship takes building deep trust. You are agreeing to share strengths, responsibilities, and love. It also takes faith in your partner, and to know that they have your best interests in heart. Sometimes you don't always know that, but they do. And also takes faith is in God, that as you go forward, to know that He also knows the future and has your best interests at heart. Marriage is a unique and special union. There's one person in this world that you should be able to be totally vulnerable with, that knows you like nobody else, and yet still accepts you and has your best interests at heart. That also takes faith. Strengthening your partner, strengthening yourself, and overlooking your partner's weaknesses is also strengthening your marriage. So now, we want to stand behind you as you two go into the unknown of this great adventure. Go with the help of God and with the dedication to stay open to one another, with the trust in your heart that there is nothing you cannot share, knowing that each of you want the very best for each other.
So first of all, again, thanks everybody for being here. I just wanted to say that to share this with us. But our path as a couple has been it's been a sometimes tough and winding road that's brought us to this beautiful day. It's interesting, as I was driving through the streets of Portugal and we were trying to find our hotel room. The streets are quite a good analogy for our relationship. It's kind of a rocky, winding road, but it brought us to a really beautiful place. So I say, may our roads always be winding with a lot of adventure, just a little bit asphalt in the middle to make it nice and smooth. Kimmy, you're my fiercest advocate. I know you always have my back. You're kind, you're gentle, you're passionate, and you're funny. And you love me like no one else ever has. You're my best friend. So with that in mind, I promise to respect you and hold your dreams and values always close to my heart. I promise to honor these vows and always turn to you. To always work to be the person who's worthy of your love and respect.
Oh. I'm gonna run. Sorry. crazy. Our age doesn't match, and our timeline doesn't quite add up. But my heart beats to the rhythm of your name, and our souls are made of the same. I promise to love you, not only in the cheerful, champagne-filled moments, but also in the dark moments filled with pain and ugliness. I promise to strive to always be slow to anger and quick to forgive. I promise to encourage and challenge your dreams, your ideas, your philosophies, and lift you up to the best of your ability and not let you settle for anything less. And I promise to stand by you and always fight for you. And I promise to choose you each and every morning. With all my heart, with all my soul, and all that I am, love you.
Okay. Ring ceremony. Having this love in your hearts, you have chosen to seal your vows by exchanging rings. From the earliest times, the circle has been a sign of completeness. The rings that you have chosen to wear have neither beginning nor end, much like your love for one another. They are a symbol of the words that you speak today. May these rings be, from this day forward, your most treasured adornment. And may the love they symbolize be your most precious possession. As you wear these rings, may they be constant reminders of these glad promises you are making today. Eric, take this ring, place it on Kimmy's finger, and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
I give you this ring as a sign of my love.
Kimmy, take this ring, place it on Eric's finger, and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
Kimmy and Eric, from this moment forward, you will never be alone. You will carry with you the love of another person, giving you a completeness and renewed likeness. Now the bride and groom have asked that if we're just going to go to the middle, and if everyone could just, as much as possible, lay hands on them, we're going to ask for a blessing from the Lord.
Like the first morning, blackbird has spoken, like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing, fresh from the world. Sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, spring in completeness, where history's past. I'll be the church, you be the steeple. You be the king, I'll be the people. Well, I was feeling such a mess, I thought you'd leave me behind. Well, I was feeling such a wreck, I thought you'd treat me unkind. But you helped me change my mind. I'll be the sun, you be the shining. You be the clock, I'll be the timing. Well, I was feeling such wreck, I thought I'm losing my mind. When I was feeling such a mess, I thought the sun never shine. You be the bird, I'll be the feather. We'd be the best of friends forever. When I was feeling such a mess, I thought you'd leave me behind. When I was feeling such a wreck, I thought you'd treat me unkind. Then I find forever in your ways. You got my love to lean on for me all the days. Forever, you got my love to lean on for me all the days. You got my love to lean on for me all the days. All days. Yes.
Love is our shelter, love is our cause. Love goes on forever, yeah, love will lead us on.
Love it is our honor. Love it is my all. Love it on forever. Loving is our home. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Want to spend my life.
Appreciate all the effort that everyone's made. It's a long ways for everyone to come, and we really want to thank you for coming to celebrate this fantastic day with us and make it so special. You know, it's the old saying, it takes a village. Well, this is our village, so thank you. Yeah.
We love everybody that's here. Thank you. My turn? And
Over to you.
Okay. Yes.
Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. My name is Claire, for those of you who don't know. I'm Kimmy's favorite sister and the maid of honor. I just want to share with everyone about the bachelorette party that we recently had for Kimmy, in case you weren't there.
What stays? What happened?
We played this super fun game that was Katie's idea, that we go around and we say one thing that we love about Kimmy and like a fun memory we have of her.
That was me.
Alright. I thought it was Katie's idea, but apparently it was Allison. My bad. So everyone went around and said like their favorite memory. So Katie's was like, I remember when we got lost in Thailand, which is very typical of Katie, and also Thailand was cool. And then Christine was like, I remember when we went in the Philippines. Jessica talked about when they went over to Africa, and then Allison talked about the time in Dubai and Mexico and Spain. She went over her quota of stories for the night, so she had one too many. And it was just kind of cool to see that like everyone had a story of Kimmy in a different country, which was kind of neat and also like very unique, you know. And I thought that was cool because it was like Kimmy not only has a very adventurous spirit, which we've talked about before, but it's kind of contagious, and obviously it is because we're all here today. But yeah, Kimmy's always been super brave and very adventurous, and it's cool that it kind of rubs off on all of us, and it's always fun to have a friend who's like, yeah, let's go do it, and like also let's go to another country and do it. And it's neat that she has memories with everyone where it kind of shows that. So very happy for Kimmy and how brave you are, but also super pumped that we get a brother-in-law.
Yeah. Shows a lot.
Yeah, I can't find it. We get a brother-in-law who, like, I mean, Eric obviously spoils the heck out of Kimmy, and we know that's what she wanted. So it's cool to find that. But he's like really sweet and kind. And I remember Eric was like the one when Katie and I went to visit him, and and Eric opened a bottle of champagne, and we had it when we first visited you guys in Dubai. And then he was like, "All right, let's have another bottle." And Katie and I were like, "Oh, okay." And we were like, "All right, this one's the one." So to the two bottles. To the
Two-bottle Eric.
They're expensive 2 bottles.
Yeah, it was an expensive 2 bottles of champagne. We don't give her up for nothing. It's the best. Okay, well, playing off of the brave theme.
Oh, wow.
Hi. Okay, so when I was starting to think of something to talk about tonight, the first word that came to mind was brave. And Kimmy has always been so brave. I think we all know that. But even as a kid, she was so brave. She was the one that we were like, Matt and I were like too scared to go knock on the neighbor's door and ask for an egg or like a cup of sugar. So we're like, Kimmy, go, you do it. And then when we had these, Kimmy and I shared a room together, and I'd always get really hungry. So we had midnight snack, and Kimmy, we always made Kimmy, she was the queen of midnight snack. Yeah, she was the one that was brave enough to go brave mom and dad in the kitchen and steal our crackers or whatever we had.
Pretty sneaky.
She was very sneaky and very brave. And then, of course, when Kimmy got older, she went to Whitworth, which I thought was incredibly brave. I just couldn't imagine going to another state. And here she was going to drive in the snow and wear snow clothes.
That is scary.
It was just so brave.
That's brave.
Wear shorts in the snow.
No, you've always been so brave. And then when you went to Dubai, I just remember being in awe of you, that you would have the courage to go across the world and take this adventure, the Middle East. Yeah, it was incredible. But Kimmy, what I want to say. Oh yeah, this is 9/11. Okay. Okay. Kimmy said that on me. Okay.
It's a joke. Nobody's safe. We love
All right, so Kimmy, what I want to say is I think that marriage takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of bravery. And you've shown that you have what it takes. You've shown that through our whole lives. And you do, Kimmy. You have what it takes. And you love Eric fiercely. He said that in his vows, which I thought was perfect. And I know that he appreciates that about you, and you bring that to the table, and it's beautiful. And I have always admired that about you. I know Claire's always admired that about you. And yeah, going into this, you got this. You have what it takes. Because you are so great. Sorry, I'm not done. Okay, I'm not done. Sorry, guys. I know everybody's cool. Okay. Eric. 2-bottle Eric. Okay. Eric.
To John Perry on Eric.
I like it.
Eric. As an older sister, it's really important to me that my siblings are taken care of. And I am like so grateful for you that you take good care of Kimmy and that you love her. But as an older sister, I've always wanted Kimmy to be taken care of, and you do that. And you love her so well. And I'm super grateful for that because I can rest now knowing that you got her. Yeah, but thank you. Okay, so here's to Kimmy and Eric. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been talked about before. Eric, he's a pilot. He's a fighter pilot. His is one of the few people I know who've been in an F-18 jet fighter going up against Russians with live missiles and being told at the last minute to pull away from it. So he's a pretty serious individual. There's another side of him, which was also touched upon earlier, which is a very humble and sensitive person. I've seen him haul an emaciated stray dog across his shoulder on the dirt bike out of the desert, and take the dog home and keep it for weeks until we finally found a home for it. Yeah, I like that. I like that side of it. If picture the desert with that in mind. We're riding. There's 5 guys of us. We come across the dune top, down the slip face, and there's a newborn baby camel abandoned. And Eric is off the bike, and he's heading over to that camel. And I then get pictures in my mind of him carrying the dog. Now what's going to happen? No. Then Mama Camel comes across the other dune, and everything is back to normal. But I have no doubt in my mind that he would have chucked that, and a baby camel is a big thing. He would have chucked that across his shoulder, 40 degrees temperature. He would have gotten on the bike and hauled that little camel out of the desert. So this is the guy you've chosen, Kimmy, and I'm pretty sure you've made a very good choice. He will protect you and see you through it. Now, Eric is an old Norse name, coming back to the Nordic roots of the Storvald family, and it means lone ruler. So that may be something that you want to have a thought about. To counter that, there is the old Icelandic stories in a scripture called Havamal, which is the sayings of the Vikings. And one thing I remember from that is the saying that goes, and I'm freely translating it now, don't look for a princess to rescue, look for a queen that fights at your side. And I think that's pretty good advice for you going forward. So with that, a toast to your continued joy and happiness in your future life together. Cheers.
Congratulations, Auntie Kimmy and Uncle Eric.
Cheers, James.
Cheers. That's always in the six.
The sister growing up with him. I have the complete honor and pleasure of saying a few words to both of you and everyone here on behalf of your mom and dad, because your dad is too shy to speak. And your mom says she's always lost for words. So that was a hard act to follow, and I just want to say how wonderful it is to see how happy you both are. There's not a lot in life that's more important than loving someone and being a part of their lives completely. And I can see that in the two of you. And it's a blessing. And it's a blessing to be a part of this celebration with everybody here. You're wonderful people, both of you. And speaking of meeting Kimmy in another country, I had the extreme pleasure of meeting her in Canada. And we had a cold July. We went up to the Banff Hot Springs and it was snowing. So she had her snow coat on, or her snow clothes. We call them parkas. At any rate, it's a pleasure getting to know you more and more. You're a wonderful lady. And on behalf of Rita and Ron and Clint, who's not here, he's back in Canada getting married. In 2 days. And on behalf of the Storvold family, we want to welcome you, Kimmy, as a wonderful sister, a wonderful cousin, and we can see that you make Eric very happy. And Eric, it's wonderful to see you in the place that you are. Everybody deserves happiness, and everybody deserves love, and that is what the two of you have together. So wishing you a lifetime of happiness and wonderful memories ahead. The two of you make a wonderful couple, and we love you. And welcome to the Storvolds. Cheers.
Welcome to our family. And so happy we have a sweet daughter. And I opened a book in the drawing room there, and there was nothing in English except I opened it up, and there was this little verse of 1 Corinthians 13. Greatest gift.
Love.
Though I speak with the tongues of man and of angels, but have not love, I have become sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could have moved mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. But though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, but have not love, it profits me nothing. Love offers long and is kind, does not envy, does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoice in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. God bless you both in your long life together. We love you.